Hi boys and girls, we're going to be going over project number 1 today, all 3 questions. If you did question number 3, you can fast forward until you get to number 3, unless you want to take a look at the answers for the other 2 questions. So we're going to start with number 1. Carlos read a book for language arts class. He finished the book on Friday. On Monday, he read 27 pages. On Tuesday, he read 31 pages. On Wednesday, he read 28 pages. On Thursday and Friday, he read the same number of pages each day. The book has 144 pages. How many pages did he read on Thursday? Explain your thinking. So we know that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, he read for the whole week every single day, and that totals the whole book 144 pages. Now we're going to substitute information from the question. On Monday, he read 27 pages, Tuesday, 31 pages, Wednesday, 28 pages, and Thursday and Friday were the same days, so I'm going to use the same letter to represent whatever that number is. All of that still adds up to 144. To figure out what these R's are, we're going to add these 3 together, 27 plus 31 plus 28. That totals, 16, carry the 1, and it's 86. So we know 86 plus our 2 R's still gives us 144. We want to figure out what the R's are. That's our objective. So we're going to subtract 144, the total number of pages, minus the pages we know he has already read. So let's see, we're going to borrow here. 14 minus 6 is 8, and 13 minus 8 is 5. So that means between Thursday and Friday, he read 58 pages. We know since he read the same number of pages on Thursday and Friday, we can divide 58 by 2 to get one of those R's. 2 goes into 58 twice. The difference is 1 after we subtract, bring the 8 down, and 2 goes into 18 9 times exactly. So that means on Thursday, he read 29 pages. Now the difficult part, I'm out of space here, is to explain your thinking. So here's what the explanation might sound like. I added the number of pages for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to tell me how many pages he had read for the first part of the week. That sum is 86. Then I subtracted 86 from 144 to tell me how many pages he read on Thursday and Friday. The last step I did was I divided 58, which was the difference between 144 and 86. I divided 58 by 2 because I know he read the same number of pages on each day. And that result was 29 pages. All right, on to number 2. Ms. Diaz wants to divide her class of 30 students into 10 groups. The groups do not need to be of equal size. So what are some of her choices? Well, she needs 10 groups, so I'm going to draw 10 circles here to remind myself I need to fill in numbers for 10 groups. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could put 1, 2, 5. Since they don't have to be equal, the only thing I'm worried about is that they add up to 30. So far I have, 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 6 is 14. 16. 20. 22. 23. 24. And then we'll put a 6 at the end. So all of those add up to 30 students. We could fill in any number in any of those boxes as long as they add up to 30. And there are a lot of different options that we could have done. Let's move on to part B. So now she wants equal size groups, but it doesn't tell us how many groups she needs. So I could have 30 groups of one person in each group. I could have one group of 30. I could have 2 groups of 15. It could have 15 groups of 2. Notice I'm listing all the numbers that go evenly into 30 because we don't want any leftovers. We could have 5 groups of 6, 6 groups of 5, and 3 groups of 10. My GRPS means groups, by the way. 3 groups of 10 and 10 groups of 3. And as you notice, 1, 30, 2, 15, 5, 6, and 3, 10 are all factors of 30. And part C, how is your thinking different in part A compared to part B? Part A has unequal groups, and part B has equal groups. I would be writing this in a full sentence if I were writing this out for a project. I'm just out of space here, unfortunately. Equal groups. So that's the difference in our thinking. And the last question, number 3. Samantha charges $15 to mow a lawn. Each week she mows 1 lawn on Tuesday, 3 lawns on Wednesday, and 2 lawns on Thursday. How much money does she earn in 4 weeks? Well, let's take a look at how much money she's going to earn in 1 week. First, we need to figure out how many lawns she's going to mow. So she mows lawns on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I'm using an R for Thursday instead of another T. So she mows 1 lawn on Tuesday, 3 lawns on Wednesday, 2 lawns on Thursday. That sum is 6 lawns in a week. In 1 week. Let's figure out how much money she makes in 1 week. We have our 6 lawns, and we know she makes $15 per lawn. So we're going to multiply 6 times 15. That gives us $90 in 1 week. But the question doesn't ask us how much she makes in 1 week. It asks how much in 4 weeks. So $90 times 4 weeks gives us $360. And again, I'm out of space for the explanation, so our explanation could sound something like this. I added the number of lawns she mowed in 1 week, 1 plus 3 plus 2, and that gave me 6 lawns in 1 week. Then I multiplied the number of lawns times $15 to find out how much she made in 1 week. 6 times 15 is $90. Then it asks for how much she makes in 4 weeks, so I multiply $90 times 4 to get $360. And that's it for our project. If you have any questions, please see me in class. Have a good day.